Big game yesterday between the Las Vegas Aces and the Chicago Sky. Yes, CJ.
Shouldn't be a big game.
Big game because the Aces had lost 4 of their last 5 games going into that game.
Shouldn't be a big game, was a big game. Shouldn't be a big win, was a big win. That's where the Aces are this season. The biggest surprise in the WNBA to me this year, not what Angel Reese is doing, all the double-doubles, and I think she's about to set the double-double record. I think Tina Charles is the only one ahead of her right now in double-doubles in the season. Not what Caitlin Clark has done, which has been incredible and phenomenal in its own place. Not the fact that the Liberty and the Lynx and the Sun are looking like the 3 best teams in the W right now. It's that the Aces have fallen to where this game against a team, how many games under 500?
7. Is
a big game, and they get a big win last second. Like, that's surprising. None of us saw that one coming. At least I didn't.
No, it has been a challenging season for the Las Vegas Aces, despite A'ja Wilson still playing at an MVP caliber pace.
She's playing better than MVP.
Yes.
She's playing all-time WNBA great.
She is definitively best women's player in the world.
And it's looking like potential top 10, top 5 WNBA player all-time when it might be all said and done. But she's having to play like that.
And take that out, even yesterday, like Camila Cardoso had A'ja Wilson in hell. Camila Cardoso had 5 blocks on A'ja Wilson. That's the most times A'ja Wilson has been blocked, I believe, in her career. She also missed 20 shots for the first time in her career. So despite having a rough shooting night for A'ja Wilson, she was 8 of 28. She has the game winner for the Aces. So it looked like this game was perhaps destined for overtime. Kennedy Carter hit a huge 3 to tie up the game for the Sky with like 40 seconds. She had a huge game, 25 points, I think, for Kennedy Carter yesterday. Come back the other direction, sets up for a perfect finish right here. A'ja Wilson lays it in, saves the Aces from losing their 3rd straight game. Would have been losses in 5 of their last 6 if they had lost yesterday. And instead, A'ja Wilson gets it done for the Las Vegas Aces. She tweeted after the game, "You could have built a house with my bricks today." Also notable, Bam Adebayo tweeted, "Keep building today, brick emoji by brick emoji. We see you." Soft launch in the tweets. Don't think that you are not seeing A'ja Wilson and Bam Adebayo, because I'm keeping track, and everybody who follows the intertanglings of the WNBA and the NBA and everything else. However, for A'ja Wilson, it was a big shot coming off of what needed to be a big win that, as you said, should not have needed to be a big win for the Las Vegas Aces. You mentioned Angel Reese, who, yes, had another 20-plus rebound game yesterday. 22 rebounds for a
So did she tie Tina Charles in?
She tied Tina Charles. Okay. It is her 3rd straight 20-rebound game. So she has 22 rebounds against the Sky, 3rd straight 20-rebound game, first WNBA player to have back-to-back 20-rebound games, and the last NBA player to have 3 straight games with 20 boards. Can you guess?
I know the last rookie NBA player was Shaq.
With 3 straight?
Yes.
The last was Ben Wallace in 2003.
Okay.
And then before him, it was Wilt. So the number of people who have had 3 straight games with 20 rebounds in the entire game of basketball.
Gotcha.
I think he had back-to-back.
Got it.
This is back-to-back-to-back.
Back-to-back. Yeah.
10 offensive boards for Angel Reese yesterday. I really, really hope that Angel Reese can improve as a finisher. Because from a basketball viewing standpoint, the stats are there. The 20-rebound games are there. The double-doubles are there. But there are times where it is miss after miss after miss after miss, and then a foul, and then going 1 or 2 at the line. And it is frustrating. As someone who is an Angel Reese fan, it is so frustrating to watch the narrative of she can't shoot. Yesterday, I think she was 4 of 16, along with those 22 rebounds. If she can improve, she doesn't even have to be an elite finisher. If she can just improve as a finisher, I mean, she's going to be one of the unstoppable forces in the WNBA. She already is through how she plays and how she is able to collect those rebounds. But my God, I can't take one more video crossing my timeline of Angel Reese missing 4 to 5 shots in a row and people saying, "What are we doing?"
What are we doing? We got to grow and we got to
develop. It's not my favorite brand of basketball.
The part of the reason she is such a unique player is usually players come into the league and it's the opposite. right? Where, hey, I can score the ball, but I can't rebound, or I'm not rebounding
can't
quite
defend.
I can't defend.
Right.
Angel Reese can rebound. She can defend. It's the finishing and the shooting that she's got to work on. Everybody's got things to work on with their game. I don't quite, and I've never quite understood, and I guess I know scientifically why we place the value more so on scoring as opposed to other stats, because like get all the rebounds you want, but all that matters is rebounds don't add up to points. You got to point scoring leads to points directly. So I understand that, but it's going to take some time. How many times do we say this about these young players, right? It's going to take some time to figure some things out. She's got to get better body control when she goes up. Too often she is like fading one way or the other. She sees the tall arms coming at her, and there's some tall defenders. So she's got to be able to elevate and get the ball higher off of the glass to give it a chance to go in. So often she's missing
just better touch.
She's missing short, where it is almost getting wedged in there between the backboard and the rim. Put it a little bit higher off the glass. Listen, Angel Reese does not jump that high. The fact that she's getting these rebounds, that's all heart.
Right.
That's all that is heart, work ethic, and extremely high motor. So
and getting rebounds over in a game like yesterday, A'ja Wilson, who's one of the best rebounders in the game.
So if you've got the heart and you've got the motor, just got to fine tune some things on the technical side, and that's something I look forward to seeing her continue to do. Back on A'ja Wilson for just a moment, because what she's doing is nothing short of amazing. And the issue isn't A'ja. The issue is like who else is going to step up for them? Usually it's Chelsea Gray. So many times it's been Chelsea Gray. And this is a version of A'ja that we hadn't seen yet because we hadn't had to see this A'ja. Chelsea Gray out there, everybody in the WNBA, all the good teams in the WNBA have a spectacular player on the roster. The great teams, the all-time teams in WNBA history, the teams that win championships, have 2 or 3 of those. All right, so you looking around this year, you say, oh, you got Alyssa Thomas, you've got
Kelsey Plum,
Bonner,
Jackie Young.
Well, I'm thinking about other teams. Those,
what
have they done?
No, that's my point.
They've done nothing.
For the Aces,
they've done nothing.
They've not
go
had
to New York.
the
New York,
groupings.
you got Jonquel Jones, you got Stewie. When Stewie was in Seattle, you can say, oh, we got Jewel Lloyd, we got Stewie, we got Sue Bird, right? The players who we thought were going to be like, oh, these are absolutely all W type of players in Plum and in, why am I blanking on the name?
Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young.
Plum and
Clark,
Young, and Clark. Those players. Gray's been injured. Gray's working herself back from injury. Those players haven't been all WNBA caliber. Those players are getting by on name only right now, and that's forced A'ja to be in a position where, hell, F it. I got to go out here and shoot, dog. I have to, because as bad as I'm shooting, A'ja Wilson, I think, was 3 for 13 in the first quarter. She was the only one who scored for them. She was the only one who scored or assisted. She scored or assisted, I do believe, on every point they had in that first quarter. 3 of 13. Had an 8-point run by herself. 3 of 13 in that quarter. And they just kept giving it to her because they had to. None of those other players are giving them anything. The Aces are 5th, 6th best team in the W right now. And that's wild to say, considering that they're the reigning champs, the back-to-back champs.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart, live every weekday at 8 a.m.